I'm sitting on the edge of the kitchen floor, tracing the scars you left by the door. The calendars turn, but I'm stuck on the page. We were a fire, not a bird in a cage. I still buy the coffee that you used to crave, and I'm keeping the silence like a secret I say. They tell me that time is a river that flows, but I'm standing still while the cold wind blows. I try to forget the way your name feels, but I'm still caught in the spin of the wheels. And I still remember the gold in your eyes before the hello turned to goodbyes, the way that the rain sounded on the roof when our love was the only living proof. I remember the promises that never let go, the seeds of a future we'll never see grow. The world has moved on and the colors are gray, but I still remember us that way. I passed by the park where we carved our name. Now it's just wood and the shadows of games. I saw a stranger with a coat just like yours, and I felt the familiar closing of doors. It's funny how places turn into scars, just reminders of us under all of those stars. Does it hurt you to think of the girl that I was, or did you erase me just because I'm a library of moments that you've already read? But I'm living in every word that you said. I still remember the gold in your eyes before the hello turned to goodbyes, the way that the rain sounded on the roof when our love was the only living proof. I remember the promises that never let go, the seeds of a future we'll never see grow. The world has moved on and the colors are gray, but I still remember us that way. I still remember the ghost of your hand, the line in the sand, the way that it was before the because. I still remember. I'm standing on the platform, watching the clock, the heavy metal rhythm of a tick and the shock. You're checking your ticket, I'm checking my heart, trying to find the moment we started apart. The air is like iron, the sky is like lead, and I'm choking on the stay that I never quite said. I wanna grab your sleeve, I wanna cause a scene, I wanna be the girl that I've always been, but I'm frozen in the static, I'm paralyzed in gray, just watching the minutes steal you away. And I hate goodbye, I hate the way it tastes, like a bitter kind of poison, like a life gone to waste. It's the finale. Your taillights are fading into the mist, like the ghost of a promise, like a cold final kiss. I'm walking back to a house that's too wide, with nowhere for this heavy feeling to hide. The coat rack is empty, the hallway is long, and the radio's playing our favorite song. Why does it have to be a period, not a comma? Why does the ending have to be such a trauma? I'm tearing the pages out of the book. I'm too scared to turn back, too scared to look at the us that's receding in the rearview glass. In the noise of this leaving town, I hate it, the sound of the engine, the end of the engine. Goodbye. It's a bridge that's collapsed, a memory that's lapsed. I hate goodbye. I'm sitting on the edge of this unmade bed, replaying the tapes inside of my head. But the tape always cuts at the same hollow part. Though we need to talk, that dismantled my heart. You walked out the door with a ghost of a look, and left me mid-sentence in a half-finished book. No final I'm sorry, no reason, no rhyme, just a cold, quiet theft of my heart and my time. I'm a detective in an empty room, searching for light in this permanent gloom. I'm checking the text and I'm checking the mail, waiting for a truth that'll lift up this veil. 'Cause I need closure, I needed the end, to know where the lover turned back to a friend. I'm stuck in the static, I'm lost in the blur, wonder who the hell we even were. Give me a reason or give me a life, just don't leave me hanging under this sky. I'm a shipwrecked soul on a silent shore, and I can't move an inch till I know what it was for. can't move an inch till I know what it was for. Just a word to let me go. The one thing I don't know, the period at the end of the line, so I can stop pretending you're mine. Closure. Please. Please. I watched you pack the memories in a cardboard box. I heard the final turning of the heavy locks. The driveway's empty now, the gravel settled down, and silence is the only king inside this town. You took your favorite records and your winter coat. You took the us and turned it to a goodbye, no. But as I watch it till I split into the gray, I realized there's one thing that didn't go away. My mind told my feet that it's time to move on, to find a new rhythm, a different dawn. But the ghost in my chest is refusing to leave, tangled in everything we used to believe. 'Cause you took the future, and you took the pride. You took the laughter and the light inside. But I'm standing here hollow in the pouring rain, with a permanent seat in the house of this pain. Yeah, you left the keys and you left the room, leaving me here in this beautiful gloom. You walked out the door and you went on your way, but my heart stayed. I stayed. I try to go to dinner with a different face, but I'm just looking for you in every crowded place. I'm checking my phone like a fool in the dark, searching for a signal, searching for a spark. They say that time is a healer, a friend, but time is a circle that doesn't have an end. When the center of your world is miles and miles apart, but you're still carrying the weight of a heavy heart. It's a stubborn kind of loyal, it's a desperate kind of true, to keep on beating for someone who's over you. I'm a prisoner of always, a slave to the then, waiting for once more that'll never happen again. Yeah, you took the future, and you took the pride. You took the laughter and the light inside. But I'm standing here hollow in the pouring rain, with a permanent seat in the house of this pain. Yeah, you left the keys and you left the room, leaving me here in this beautiful gloom. You walked out the door and you went on your way, but my heart stayed. I stayed. Stayed in the crease of the pillow, in the shade of the willow. It's still right here, waiting for you, in the red, white, and blue. My heart stayed. Oh, you moved on. Shaky piano now. Wallpaper's peeling in the corner of a room, just like the earth that forgot how to bloom. I remember the Sunday we picked out the paint. Now the memory of it is getting so faint. I'm sitting on boxes that we never unpacked, while I'm trying to bridge every widening crack. We were a fortress, we were a flame, but now I'm just whispering a hollowed out name. It wasn't a landslide, it wasn't a crash, it was just the slow cooling of a fire's ash. A little more distance with every new day, until we were ghosts who had nothing to say. And we fell apart like a house made of sand. I reached for your heart, but I missed your hand. No thunder, no lightning, just a quiet goodbye. As the forever drained out of the sky, we drifted like smoke in a cold winter breeze, down to our shadows, down to our knees. It's the heaviest silence, the loneliest heart, watching the moment we fell apart. I found your old sweater in the back of the car, a soft little ghost of how happy we were. I used to know every line on your face. Now I'm a stranger in this hollowed out place. We're masters of static, we're experts in space, just looking for exits we can't even trace. The I love yous are muffled, the sorry is gone. We're just two tired actors waiting for done. Was it the secrets, or was it the time, or the mountain we both simply gave up to climb? I'm looking for reasons in the dust on the floor, but I can't find the us that I'm looking for anymore. Yeah, we fell apart like a house made of sand. I reached for your heart, but I missed your hand. No thunder, no lightning, just a quiet goodbye. As the forever drained out of the sky, we drifted like smoke in a cold winter breeze, down to our shadows, down to our knees. It's the heaviest silence, the loneliest heart, watching the moment we fell apart. Like a letter left out in the rain, a slow motion bleed of the pain, just a fragment, a shard, a life that's been scarred. We fell apart. I'm sitting on the edge of the kitchen chair, running my fingers through the empty air. They told me that loving was a beautiful thing, like the first day of April or a bird on the wing. But nobody mentioned the weight of the fall, or how the silence would echo through the hall. I'm looking at the space where you used to stand, with a ghost of a ring on my trembling hand. If it was magic, why does it feel like a curse? Every I love you just makes the goodbye worse. I'm a map with no borders, a ship with no sail, trying to breathe through this paper thin veil. Yet I'm asking the stars why love hurts like this, in the cold hollow sting of a final kiss. It's a fire pass by the places we used to call ours. Now they're just thorns in a garden of flowers. The radio plays every song that you like a needle in my skin, like a cold iron spike. I see your reflection in every sharp glass, but it's just a shadow of the hours that pass. I'm checking my pulse just to see if it's there, while I'm choking on memories and thin winter air. Maybe it's the cost of the joy that we had, a tax on the happy that makes it this sad. But the interest is killing me day after day, and I've run out of words and I've run out of okay. Yeah, I'm asking the stars, will our love hurts like this? In the cold, hollow sting of a final kiss. It's a fire that burns you and leaves you in gray, a beautiful sun that just wanders away. How can a heart be so heavy and light? How can a forever just end in a night? I'm broken in pieces, I'm searching for perks, but I'm just drowning in what love hurts like a splinter in the bone, the loudest alone. Why does it hurt just to remember your name? Nothing's the same. Love hurts, and I'm the one who stayed. I'm standing in the kitchen, but I don't know why. The ceiling is falling from a clear blue sky. I tried to make breakfast, but I broke the plate, just like the promises that came too late. I reached for the handle, but the door is gone. How am I supposed to carry on? You didn't just leave, you took the floor, and I don't recognize this house anymore. There's a headline fracture in every glass, watching the ghosts of our forever past. I'm a puzzle with pieces that don't fit the frame. Everything's different, but it's still the same. 'Cause you broke everything, not just my heart. You tore the us right out of the art. You broke the morning, you broke the light. You even broke the way I sleep at night. The songs on the radio, the streets in this town, they're all just a breeze since you let me down. I'm standing in the wreckage, what am I to do when the whole world is shattered because of you? I saw our old neighbors, and I had to hide, 'cause the happy we were has officially died. You broke the memories, you turned them to lead. Now I can't remember a word that you said without feeling the splinter, without feeling the sting. You ruined the beauty in every small thing. My favorite sweater, the way that I laugh, it's all been divided and cut in half. Is there a glue for a life that's been crushed, for the I love yous times that were far too rushed. I'm picking up shards until my fingers bleed. But you took the only thing I'll ever need. You took the whole out of me. Everything's broken. The plans for the spring, the song that I sing, the way that I breathe, the reason I believe. You broke it all. Now I'm just a fragment. I'm standing in the kitchen, staring at the floor, tracing the invisible scars you left by the door. They tell me I'm dramatic, that I should just let go, that people change like seasons, like the melting of the snow. But I can still feel the ghost of your hand in mine, and the way the world tasted like summer and wine. Maybe I'm crazy for keeping the spark, for talking to shadows alone in the dark. But I won't let them tell me it was all in my head, not after the 1,000 forevers we said. 'Cause love was real, it wasn't a dream, it wasn't a flicker or a movie scene. It was the blood in my veins, the air in my lungs, the sweetest of stories on the tip of our tongues. You can walk away now and act like you're fine, but you can't erase the way your soul I believed it wasn't a ghost, the thing I love most. Yeah, love was real. I'm looking at the hallway, it's wider than before. I'm staring at the silence creeping underneath the door. I used to love the morning, I used to love the light, but now I'm just a witness to a permanent night. Coffee tastes like iron, the air is thin and cold. I'm reading all the stories that we never got to fold. I try to find the person that I was back then, before the once upon a time and the never again. But every mirror's broken, every image is a blur. I'm just the lonely shadow of the girl that we were. 'Cause you changed everything, not just the loss. You stopped the rhythm of my grandfather clock. You turned the forever to a never mind, and left the worst version of me behind. The songs on the radio, the streets in this town, they're all upside down since you let me down. I don't know my name or the color of blue, because you changed everything when I lost you. I saw our old neighbors and I had to look away, 'cause happy is a language that I can't even speak today. My favorite sweater smells like the ghost of your skin, and it's a physical reminder of the state that I'm in. You didn't just leave, you rewrote the whole map, and now I'm just falling through a widening gap. They say that I'm lucky to have loved it all, that they were the ones who had to take the fall. You took the I can and you turned it to can't, leaving a garden with nothing to plant. You ruined the magic, you poisoned the well, and turned my heaven into this quiet hell. Yeah, you changed everything, not just the locks. You stopped the rhythm of my grandfather clock. You turned the forever to a never mind, and left the worst version of me behind. The songs on the radio, the streets in this town, they're all upside down since you let me down. I don't know my name or the color of blue, because you changed everything when I lost you. Everything's different, the way that I breathe, the way I believe, it's all gone. The sun in the dawn, you changed it all. days just sitting by the edge of the rug. It's been an hour since our last heavy hug. I'm looking for something that I might have missed, a reason to stay or a ghost or a kiss. But the drawers are all empty, the hangings are bare, and there's nothing but silence in the cold winter air. I'm tracing the grain of the wood on the door, knowing I won't walk through it anymore. The lump in my throat is a mountain to climb as I run out of breath and I run out of time. And this is my last goodbye, the end of the road, the final unloading of a heavy dark load. I'm leaving the us and the dust on the floor, because I can't be the girl that you loved anymore. No more, I'm sorry, no more, please stay. I'm watching the colors of my world turn to gray, to whisper, shadow, a tear in my eye, as I give you my last goodbye. I'll drive past the diner where we had our first date and try not to think about the hand of our fate. How we started with fire and ended in frost, counting the pieces of everything lost. I'll change my phone number, I'll change my routine to erase every trace of where we have been. Don't follow me out to the edge of the drive, I'm just trying to feel like I'm somewhat alive. If I look back now, I might fall apart, and I can't risk the charge of this fragile old porch light is humming, a low lonely buzz. I'm staring at the ears where forever once was. I watched you pack the memories in the heavy blue coat. I heard the sharp silence in every goodbye note. You told me to run, told me to find someone new, but I'm still rooted here in the shadow of you. The walls are all empty, the hallways are wide. There's nowhere for this heavy feeling to hide. My mind says it's over, the fire is dead, but my heart is still sleeping on your side of the bed. And I stayed anyway, in the house of the ghost, holding on to the things that I needed the most. You took the future, and you took the light, but I'm still sitting here in the dead of the night, waiting for a heartbeat, waiting for a sign. In a world where you're gone, but you're still mine. The world moved along and the colors turned gray, but I couldn't leave, so I stayed anyway. I still buy the coffee that you like to drink. I'm still washing the dishes that sit in the sink. I passed by our benches, the park on the hill, and I sat there for hours, just perfectly still. They say it's a sickness to love what is gone, to wait for a sun that won't ever dawn. Is it loyalty, or is it just fear of a life where your ghost isn't standing so near? I'm a prisoner of always, a slave to the then, hoping the goodbye was a see you again. And I stayed anyway, in the house of the ghost, holding on to the things that I needed the most. You took the future, and you took the light, but I'm still sitting here in the dead of the night, waiting for a heartbeat, waiting for a sign. In a world where you're gone, but you're still mine. The world moved along and the colors turned gray, but I couldn't leave, so I stayed anyway. I stayed. While the seasons all change, while the rooms rearrange, I'm still here in the dust, in the dark, feeding a spark. I stayed anyway. I'm standing in the garden where the lilies turn to gray, watching all the forever slowly wither away. We used to be a fire, we used to be a flood. Now there's just a chill running through my blood. I reach for your hand in the middle of the night, but I found only shadows in the absence of light. There's no heartbeat in the hallway, no laughter in the hall, just the sound of the autumn as the dead leaves fall. I'm checking my pulse, but I can't feel a thing in the wreckage of a meant to be thing. 'Cause our love died in a quiet kind of way. It didn't scream for mercy, it had nothing to say. It just slipped through the cracks like a ghost in the dark. it the rain that washed out the colors and left only the stain? I'm looking for a heartbeat, I'm looking for a breath, but I'm just a witness to a beautiful day. Our love died in a quiet kind of way. It didn't scream for mercy, it had nothing to say. It just slipped through the cracks like a ghost in the dark, leaving me here with a cold dead spark. No funeral flowers, no bells in the town, just the weight of the silence as the sun goes down. I'm mourning a ghost, I'm drowning in pride, since the moment that our love died. It's gone like a breath on the glass, like the hours that pass so still, so cold. The story's been told, our love died. Our love I'm standing by the window, watching the rain, tracing the path of a slow-moving stain. You promised me mountains, you promised me gold, a story of us that will never grow old. But the closet is empty, the hangers are bare, and I'm talking to shadows that aren't even there. I reach for your hand in the middle of the night, but you're just a ghost in the morning light. I built a foundation on shifting sand, trying to hold what slipped through my hand. I was the anchor, I was the shore, but you were already halfway out the door. 'Cause you never stayed, you just passed through, leaving me colored in shades of the blue. You were a traveler, I was home. Now I'm just a queen on a hollowed out throne. Every forever was just a delay, a beautiful lie that you used to say. I gave you my heart, but you kept the key, and you never stayed long enough for me. Your coffee is cold on your side of the bed. I'm replaying the tapes of the things that you said. I'll be there tomorrow, I'm here for the ride, but you were a low water retreating tide. I saw your car pass by the edge of the town while my world was busy just breaking down. You're a master of exits, a shadow in flight, and I'm just the girl you left in the night. Was I a I'm standing in the kitchen, but I'm miles away, watching the sun pull the light from the day. You walked out the door with a shrug of your shoulders, while I'm crushed beneath all these heavy gray boulders. You called it a chapter, you called it a phase, but I'm still on fire, I'm still in the blaze. How do you breathe when you're missing a part? How do you carry a hollowed out heart? I gave you the secrets I promised to keep. I sowed all the seeds that I'll never quite reap. You were a traveler just passing through, but I was the house that was built around you. 'Cause I loved harder than you ever could. I stayed in the rain while you stood in the wood. I was the anchor and you were the wave. I gave you the life that I wanted to save. Now I'm the one left with the silence and scars, counting the distance between us and the stars. It's a lopsided heartbreak, a bitter regret to know that I loved harder and you didn't try hard. I saw your new life and a post on the screen. You look so at peace, if you know what I mean. While I'm picking up glass from the floor of our room, living in shadows and beautiful gloom. I used to believe that the more that you give, the more you'll have reason to actually live. But I'm just so well that you drank until dry. Now I'm just a hello that turned to goodbye. Was I too much, or were you just too small to handle the weight of a love that won't fall? I'm tired of being the one who stays back while you're already miles down a different track. Yeah, I loved harder than you ever could. I stayed in the rain while you stood in the wood. I was the anchor and you were the wave. I gave you the life that I wanted to save. Now I'm the one left with the silence and scars, counting the distance between us and the stars. It's a lopsided heartbreak, a bitter regret to know that I loved harder and you didn't try harder, harder. I love harder every good morning, every stay safe. I was the home, you were the space. It's heavy, this love that I kept in the bed where only I slept. I tell my reflection that I'm doing fine. I've scrubbed every trace of your name from the line. I've rearranged furniture, painted the walls to drown out the echo of your step in the halls. The neighbors will see me, I'm wearing a smile. I tell them I haven't felt this good in a while. My head says it's over, the logic is clear, but there's a stubborn vibration that stays right in here. I can lie to the world, I can lie to my face. I can pretend I've forgotten the taste of the coffee you made and the way that you laughed. But I'm still just a ship with a broken down mast. 'Cause my heart knows what the rest of me hides. It's keeping the rhythm turning up tides. It's a vault for the always and the never let go. Beating for someone who's out in the snow. My mind is a fortress, but the gates are off thin, because my heart knows you're still living within. It's a secret it keeps, a heavy design, a permanent ache that says you're still mine. I saw your old sweater in the back of the car, and I felt the familiar dull pull of the scar. The brain says it's fabric, the brain says it's soul, but the pulse in my wrist starts to shiver with cold. I'm a master of faking, a queen of the show, until the sun sets and the shadows get low. Then the truth starts to leak like a crack in a dam, reminding the girl of just how broken I am. Is there a way to unlove a soul, to fill in the edges of a deep, jagged hole? I'm a prisoner of memory, a slave to the beat, admitting a quiet, internal defeat. Yeah, my heart knows what the rest of me hides. It's keeping the rhythm of the turning up tides. It's a vault for the always and the never let go. Beating for someone who's out in the snow. My mind is a fortress, but the gates are all thin, because my heart knows you're still living within. It's a secret it keeps, a heavy design, a permanent ache that says you're still mine. My heart knows. In the middle of the night, in the absence of light, is still calling your name. In the cold, in the rain and age, it always knew. It always knew. I'm standing in the kitchen, but the light feels wrong. I'm humming the ghost of our favorite song. The table's got a space where your keys used to land. Now I'm just staring at the palm of my hand. We used to be a fire, we used to be a flood. Now there's just a winter running through my blood. I reach for your side of the bed in the dark, but I'm just a shadow of a dying spark. It wasn't a scream and it wasn't a fight. It was just a slow fading of the morning light. A little more distance with every new day, until we were strangers with nothing to say. And we lost us in the middle of the night, between the I'm sorry and the you're right. We let the forever slip through our sleeves, like the gold and the red of the autumn leaves. No one to blame and no reason to stay, just two different people who wandered away. It's a quiet kind of heartbreak, a bitter cost, watching the moment that we lost us. I saw you today at the corner of Main, and for a split second I forgot the pain. But then you looked through me like I was a ghost, the girl that you used to love the most. You didn't even wave, you didn't even blink, and I felt my heart start to quietly sink. How do we go from always to who, in a world that's still colored in shades of you? Was it the silence, or was it the time, or the mountain we both simply gave up to climb? a quiet kind of heartbreak, a bitter cost, watching the moment that we lost us. In the static, in the gray, in the words we didn't say, just a fragment, a shard, a life that's been scarred. We lost us. You always said I was too much, too deep, a storm in a bottle that you couldn't keep. While you were just waiting, dipping your toes, I was the ocean where the cold current flows. You watched the sunset and saw a nice view. I saw the end of the world without you. You read the headlines, I memorized the page. I was the heart while you were the cage. You're moving on like it's a change in the wind, like a brand new story is about to begin. But I'm still standing where the lightning struck, stuck in the silence, out of luck. 'Cause I felt everything, the high and the low, while you were just waiting for a reason to go. I felt the marrow, I felt the bone, the heaviest always I've ever known. Every I love you was a brand on my skin, while you were just wondering where to begin. You walked away alive with nothing to cling, but I felt everything. I felt everything. I saw you today and you look so composed, like a book that you finally peacefully closed. But I'm a landslide, I'm a spill on the floor, I'm the shaking of hands as you walked out the door. Does it ever get lonely being so calm with no traces of us left in your palm? I'm a map of the scars that you didn't even feel, trying to figure out what was actually real. Was I a ghost? I'm sitting on the edge of the kitchen floor, tracing the scuffs you left by the door. The calendar's turned, but I'm stuck on the page where we were a fire, not a bird in a cage. I still buy the coffee that you used to crave, and I'm keeping the silence like a secret I save. They tell me that time is a river that flows, but I'm standing still while the cold wind blows. I try to forget the way your name feels, but I'm still caught in the spin of the wheels. And it's a heavy kind of hollow to know you were mine, like a vintage memory, like a sour wine. I remember the gold in your eyes in the light, before the hello turned to a permanent night. We were a forest, we were a flame. Now I'm just whispering a hollowed out name. It's a ghost in the hallway, a tear in the design, to wake up and remember that you were mine. I passed by the park where we carved our names. Now it's just wood and the shadows of games. I saw a stranger with a coat just like yours, and I felt the familiar closing of doors. It's funny how places turn into scars, just reminders of us under all of those stars. Does it hurt you to think of the girl that I was, or did you erase me just because? I'm a library of moments that you've already read, but I'm living in every word that you said. Yeah, it's a heavy kind of hollow to know you were mine, like a vintage memory, like a sour wine. I remember the gold in your eyes in the light, before the hello turned to a permanent night. We were a forest, we were a flame. Now I'm just whispering a hollowed out name. It's a ghost in the hallway, a tear in the design, to wake up and remember that you were mine. The ghost of your hand, the line in the sand, the way that it was before the because. I still remember you were mine. You were mine. I'm still sitting on the porch with the light left on, counting the hours till the gray of the dawn. I haven't moved the shoes you left by the mat. I'm still having ghost talks and one-sided chats. The neighbors all whisper when they walk past the gate. They don't understand what it's like to just wait for a car that won't turn, for a key in the lock, for a heart that stopped beating in time with the clock. My friends say I'm crazy, they say I'm a fool for living my life by a broken down rule. But they didn't see how you looked when you said that you'd be right back, as you patted my head. And I waited forever, or at least it feels so, in a world that's moved on, while I'm stuck in the snow. I'm a statue of always, a pillar of stay, while the rest of the seasons started to peel, but I'm still holding on to what I thought was real. I saw a man today with a coat just like yours, and I felt the familiar opening of doors inside of my chest, where the hope used to live, with so much more, always impatience to give. But he kept on walking and didn't look back, and I'm just a shadow on a permanent track. Is there a limit to how long a soul can hold on before the last flicker of the spirit is gone? I'm a bridge to nowhere, a path in the rain, just a permanent resident in the house of this pain. The moon is hanging heavy over our made bed, tracing all the maybes that we never actually said. I'm sitting in the corner where the lamplight doesn't reach, thinking about the lessons that a heartbreak has to teach. You're sleeping in the city, probably miles from this pain, while I'm listening to the rhythm of the teardrops in the rain. I don't wanna make a sound, I don't wanna wake the ghost of the girl who used to love you, the one who needed you the most. So I'm swallowing the mercury, I'm choking on the pride, holding back the ocean that's swelling up inside. And there are my silent tears falling like snow on a grave, for the love that was perfect, for the soul I couldn't save. No sobbing in the hallway, no screaming at the sky, just a quiet kind of giving up and long wet goodbye. The world is kept in motion, but I'm frozen in the hole, watching my silent tears falling as I lose it all. I saw your favorite movie was playing on the screen. I couldn't bear to watch it, if you know what I mean. Every comedy is tragic, every love song is a lie. Now that I'm the stranger that you just walk by. The salt is on my pillow, but the room is deadly still. If the grief doesn't break me, I know the silence will. Is there anyone listening to a heart that doesn't beat, to the sound of a spirit admitting defeat? I'm a waterfall who used to be a river of no more, just a puddle of a person on the cold bedroom floor. Yeah, there are my silent tears falling like snow on a grave, for the love that was perfect, for the soul I couldn't save. No sobbing in the hallway, no screaming at the sky, just a quiet kind of giving up and long wet goodbye. The world is kept in motion, but I'm frozen in the heart. That I'm letting you go, one drop at a time, until the river runs dry. My silent tears falling into the I'm looking at the Polaroids taped to the walls, back when we were gravity before the big fall. Your smile used to jump right off of the page, but now you look distant like you've come of age. In a world where I'm no longer the center of gravity, and us has become just a ghost of a tragedy. I didn't see it happen, it wasn't a spark, it was just a slow din in the crawl through the dark. The vibrant reds turned to a dull shade of gray, and I watched the best parts of us drift away. Cause your love faded like a summer dress in the sun, lost its color before we were even done. It didn't leave a scar, it just got harder to see you from wherever you are. Like a radio station going out of range, I'm left with the static and the weight of the change. I'm holding a picture that's washed out in blue, watching the love fade right out of you. The good morning text got shorter each day, until there was nothing left for you to say. I'm tracing the ghost of your hand on my skin, wondering when the leaving really crept in. You're still in the room, but your heart's at the door, and I don't recognize your eyes anymore. Flame, or when you wake up and don't feel the same. I'd rather defy than this slow motion cold. It's watching the silver turn back into mold. Yeah, your love faded like a summer dress in the sun, lost its color like a sunset behind the trees, like a memory on the breeze. You're still here, but you're gone, and I'm just the shadow of a breaking dawn. So pale, so thin. Where did your love go? The porch swinging still, the summer is spent. I'm retracing the steps where our happiness went. You're standing so close, I can feel your breath, but this distance between us is a quiet kind of death. I wanted to scream, I wanted to fight, but the fire went out in the middle of the night. There's no slamming doors, no shattered glass, just the sound of the hours as they hollowly pass. I'm looking for words that I used to know, but they're buried in layers of white, cold snow. And it's a whispered love goodbye, a soft breaking sound, like the autumn leaves falling to the frozen ground. No grand finale, no don't let me go, just a secret we're keeping that we already know. I'm losing your heartbeat, I'm losing the light in the smallest of sighs, in the dead of the night. It's the end of our story, a tear in my eye, just a long, steady, whispered love goodbye. Your coat's in your hand, you're checking your watch while I'm counting the scars on the invisible notches on the door frame where we used to measure our height before we grow small in the shadow of the night. You say take care, and I say you too, and it's the emptiest thing that I've ever been through. If I shout your name, would it change the end, or are we too broken for a heart to mend? The air is so thin and I can't even cry, I'm just watching the forever drain out of the sky. It's the whispered love goodbye, soft breaking song, like an autumn leaf falling to the frozen ground. No grand finale, no don't let me go, just a secret we're keeping that we already know. I'm losing your heartbeat, I'm losing the light in the smallest of sighs, in the dead of the night. It's the end of our story, a tear in my eye, just a long, I'm sitting on the edge of the bathtub floor, listening to the rain tap, dancing on the door. I haven't turned the light on in a couple of hours, just watching the shadows grow like garden flowers. I thought I was a fortress, I thought I was stone, but the silence is the heaviest thing I've ever known. There's no lightning strike, no sudden crash, just a slow break, cooling of a fire's ash. I'm a glass on the counter, pushed too close to the brink, watching my reflection start to blur and blink. And I'm softly breaking down without a sound, like a feather falling slowly to the frozen ground. No screaming at the ceiling, no tearing at the walls, just a quiet kind of giving up as the evening falls. I'm losing my grip on the house that I knew, in the house that's still haunted by the ghost of you. It's a gentle kind of ending, a tear in my crown as I'm softly breaking down. I tried to make a list of the reasons to stay, but the ink on the paper just washed away. I pass by your mirror and I don't see me, just a blurry version of who I used to be. I'm folding your shirts and I'm putting them back while the foundation develops another small crack. Does everyone notice when the spirit gets thin, when the outside is styling but the world's caving in? It's not a big tragedy, it's not a big scene, it's just the space where a heartbeat should have been. Yeah, I'm softly breaking down without a sound, like a feather falling slowly to the frozen ground. No screaming at the ceiling, no tearing at the walls, just a quiet kind of giving up as the evening falls. I'm losing my grip on the us that I knew, in the house that's still haunted by the ghost of you. It's a gentle kind of legend, a tear in my crown as I'm softly breaking down. 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 Softly, softly breaking down. Softly, like a candle going low, like the end of the dark, just a ripple on the lake for old time's sake. Breaking piece by piece, waiting for a sweet release. Softly breaking down. Softly breaking down. Softly breaking down. walking through the hallway where the light used to dance. Now I'm just a stranger caught in the backwards glance. I see your silhouette leaning against the kitchen door, but when I reach out, you aren't standing there anymore. It's a trick of the evening, a cruel kind of play, where the sun leaves the room and the ghosts come to stay. I've stopped turning on the lamps in the guest bedroom suite, 'cause the darkness feels safer than admitting defeat. I'm breathing in the dust of the plans that we made, watching the gold of our ways start to fade. And these shadows hold memories I can't let go of the I'll never leave you, and the I told you so. I'm tracing the outlines of your hand on the wall, waiting for the silence to finally break my fall. Every corner is a chapter, every dark spot is a scar. I'm searching for the North Star of wherever you are. The sun might come up, but the truth is still clear, that the shadows hold memories of you being here. I found your old watch in the back of the drawer. It stopped at the moment you walked out the door. Now time is a circle that I can't escape, and grief is a garment of a familiar shape. I see us laughing in the shade of the oak, before the weight of the world made the melody choke. Do the walls remember the secrets we told, or are they just indifferent and hollow and cold? I'm a prisoner of midnight, a slave to the past, holding on to a vision that wasn't meant to the truth is still clear, that the shadows hold memories of you being here. In the corner, in the crease of his sheets, in the rhythm of the city street. Shadows, they're all I have left of the heart under rest. Memories in the dark.